My name's Elan, and I'm one of the yoga instructors here at the Hot Springs Family YMCA, and I'm happy to be here with you today. This is more of an intermediate practice, so we'll move a little bit fast at times and have a couple of intermediate poses, but it's nothing that a beginner couldn't do. As always, adapt the sequence to what you need. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. And I'll try to give you a few options as we go. But to start, we're just going to come to kneeling position, bringing those knees in close to the chest. So you can feel the upper body pressing against the tops of the thighs. Draw those shoulders down and back, slight nodding of the chin, and nice deep breaths. Pressing the rib cage and the belly into the tops of the thighs. While you may be more aware of the front of the body here, also notice the sensations along the back of the body. One more deep breath. And release. Bring those fingertips behind you, taking the feet a little bit wider and beginning to take the knees from side to side. It's going to warm up our hips because it's going to be a hip dominant practice. Moving towards Firelog or Double Pigeon as a peak pose. Take one or two more passes. We're going to move to wide legs, extending those legs out. Feet flex, press out through the heels, draw those toes back towards you. Inhale to find length and exhale to tiptoe the fingertips out just until you feel an edge. Not any further than that. A couple of breaths right here, keeping those toes straight up, not allowing them to fall inward. That may reduce the degree of your fold, but you will get a better stretch. The inhale, walk those fingertips back in, and we'll take that right knee, bend it, and begin working the knee back and forth again. You're going to extend that right leg out, bring the left knee in, and working through the hip. This way you get a little internal and external rotation. Press it out again. And then bring the soles of the feet together into your Baddha Konasana or your cobbler's pose butterfly. You might have heard it called a few different things. The inhale, lift, and the exhale to lean forward. You might even use those elbows to create a little bit more opening. The inhale, bring it up and out. Remember, this is sort of a little fun exercise, moving without using your hands to kneel to the right. And then to the left. We're going to take it 3 times. Keep your hands wherever you want to, just not on the floor. Using strong core, maybe a little back bend. Taking it back to the center. Take it over to the left. And back to center. So we have 2 more times each side. Take it to the right. Center. And to the left. Back to the center, to the right. Center, and to the left. And back where we began. We're going to move this into our tabletop position, our hands and knees. Aligning the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Little cat and cow, dropping the belly on the inhale, tailbone in the gaze, raise, exhale, leading with the tailbone, shape of an upside down U. Move with your breath between these two positions. One more round. Come to that flat back, neutral spine. Bring your toes together, your knees out a little bit. Take a little child's pose, wide-legged. Maybe those fingertips reach out a bit more. Think about that tailbone rooting down through your mat, through the earth, like a taproot, all the way into the ground. Inviting broadness into the back. Go ahead and walk those hands over to the right, stacking one hand on top of the other so you have a nice lateral bend. Find that space along the left side of the body. And then walk the hands over to the left so you can explore the right side of the body. Back to center and lift back up into your tabletop position. We're going to thread the needle, inhaling that right arm up, exhaling to thread underneath the left arm, right shoulder to the mat. You can tiptoe fingertips long or take a wrap around the lower back so you can catch that right hip perhaps. A few breaths right here. Bring that left hand back to the mat, press in to unwind, bringing you back to your center. Just taking it to the other side, inhale, opening up to the left. Exhale to thread underneath that right arm, shoulder to the mat, same options. Extending out or taking a wrap. Bring that right hand back to the mat as you're ready. Press in to unwind. Take the hands a little bit in front of the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. And extend those legs underneath you as the heels go down into your down dog. Neck relaxed. If you want, pedal the heels here. Walk your dog. To settle with both heels pressing in evenly, grounding in through those finger pads. And with the next inhale, take the right leg up. The exhale, draw that knee in towards the nose, a little hanging plank. Inhale it back up. We're going to take that again. Exhale, bring the knee in. Inhale up to three-legged dog. Last time, bring it in. And bend the knee, open the hip. You can stay right here, pressing in evenly into both hands, shoulders squared, or maybe you flip your dog. Only if it's part of your practice. Last seconds here. Flip it on back. And with the exhale, bring that foot down, knees down, child's pose, palms up. Reconnecting with the breath, feeling it against the thighs. Palms down, toes tucked, back to your down dog. We have another side, inhaling that left leg up. Exhale the knee in towards the nose. Inhale it back up. Exhale to the hanging plank. Inhale it up. Exhale to the hanging plank. Bring it back up, bend the knee, open the hip. Shoulders squared if you're going to stay right here. Or maybe you flip your dog. Last seconds. Flip it back. Foot down. Shifting it into your high plank. The knees can be up or down here, your choice. Rest underneath the shoulders. Exhale, arms close to the body, arms you lower all the way down. Inhale into your back bend of choice. Might be cobra, it could be up dog, be even a baby cobra. And a couple of breaths into that nice open heart. Tuck the toes under, exhale into your down dog. Soften the knees. And step or hop to your forward fold at the top of the mat. Take a few breaths right here. Relax the shoulders and the neck, allowing gravity to lengthen the posterior chain. Then bend the knees and roll it on up. Stacking hips over ankles, shoulders over hips. Externally rotate those arms, palms shine forward. Draw the abs in. And extend that right arm up. Exhale and lean over. Inhale it back to center. Exhaling the arm down. Inhale the left arm up, nice big reach. Exhaling to that lateral bend. Inhale at the center. And exhale down. Nice big sweep with the inhale, both arms. Exhale it all the way down into your forward fold. Half lift with the inhale, reaching through the crown of the head. Exhale back into that forward fold. Softening the knees. Plant the hands and step or hop into your plank. You also have the option of going straight to down dog. If you don't want to go straight to down dog, exhaling through your chaturanga, inhaling into the back bend that feels right. And then we all come to meet in down dog with the hips high. That next inhale, bring the right leg up. Three-legged dog, hip closed, toes point down. We're gonna raise up onto the toes, that left foot. Exhale the heel down. So we have a little calf raise. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, hold it up. With the exhale, bring that right foot forward, top of the mat, knee over ankle, and rise into your high crescent lunge. Shoulders and hips squared towards the short end of the mat. Sides of the body's long. Body, I think there's only one. And the shoulders relaxed. Last seconds here. Exhale those fingertips down to the mat. You can take it to your plank or down dog. If you're in your plank, exhaling through chaturanga. Inhaling to the back bend that feels right. And we come to meet in our down dog. Biceps framing ears, hands press out and away. Next, inhale the left leg up, closed hip. Here, bring those little calf raises in, lifting up and down. Up and down. Up, holding up with the exhale, bring that left foot forward, top of the mat. Knee over ankle. Rising into your high crescent lunge. 3 breaths. The exhale, the fingertips down to the mat. Taking it to plank for that flow or down dog if you want to skip. Moving with your breath. We all come to meet in our down dog, heels pressing towards the earth, though they may or may not touch. A little softness to the knees. Step or hop to forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to sink. Little bend to the knees, and this time reversing a swan dive, reaching out, back and up into a standing back bend. And the exhale, hands to heart. Changing it up a little bit, inhaling out and up. This time exhaling into your chair. And bring the hands to heart. Press into the hands, press into the fingertips, so the the upper body is strong and active. You can stay right here, or you might cross that right ankle over the left knee. Depends on how balanced you're feeling. Nice little hip opener. Last seconds here. Now you may take one or more steps to get to this point, but remember the high crescent lunge. Let's go straight to it if we can, using your balance in the transition. And we're gonna plant that back foot and open up into your warrior two. Gaze of the left middle finger. I have two options here. You can take that left forearm to the top of the thigh, extend the right arm up, extended side angle, or you can take it into your half moon. A lift of that right leg up, stacking the hips as much as you can. Last seconds here. Top arm strong core, bringing you back into warrior two. Exhale into your runner's lunge, that back heel lifts. You can go to down dog, or take the little flow of plank. Exhaling through chaturanga, inhaling to your cobra up dog. And we all come to meet in our down dog. Little softness to the knees, step or hop to forward fold, top of the mat. Inhaling to half lift. Exhaling to release. Reverse the swan dive with that next inhale, reaching out, backing up, engage those lats. Exhaling, Anjali Mudra, hands to heart. So we have another side. You know exactly where we're going. You are an expert inhaling out, not exhaling into your chair. Weighting the heels, you can wiggle the toes, zip it up from the tailbone to the navel. So you bring the hands to heart, pressing into those hands and fingertips so the upper body is strong and active. I gotta shift weight to that right foot, so we can cross the left ankle over the right. Flex on that foot to protect the knee. Or you can stay in regular chair. Remember, it's your practice. Adapt as needed. Last seconds here. Aiming for balance in the transition. Maybe graceful, maybe not. High crescent lunge. Shoulders squared, hips squared. That's about to change as we open into a warrior two. That back foot plants. Take extended side angle or half moon. Entirely your choice. Last seconds here. Top arm strong core, a little bend to that right knee. So you bring it back into your warrior two. Cartwheel the fingertips down. Runner's lunge, back heel lifts. Flow or not, your choice. We come to meet in our down dog, fingers spread wide, heart pressing back to the shins, biceps framing ears, and reconnecting with the breath. That next inhale, raise the right leg up, bent knee, open hip. If you want to flip it, flip it. That lifted foot comes behind you, the heart goes to the sky, left arm extending forward. Flip it back. And with the exhale, bring that right knee behind the right wrist. Right foot flex to protect the knee. Left leg slides back. Hips equidistant from the mat. You can always tuck something underneath the hip if you need to. If you're feeling good here, you can bring it to the forearms. Forearms to a block. Or all the way down. Try to soften into this as much as you can with the exhales. And if it's just not for you, You can go back to that Baddha Konasana, that cobbler's pose in the very beginning. Do some windshield wipers with the knees. And just hang out. Or a reclined pigeon, like a figure 4 on your back. Begin to make your way out, if you did recline. You're gonna dip it in to that right hip as we swing the left leg around, stacking the legs so the ankles are over the knees. Feet are flexed. And this is your double pigeon or your Firelog now. You can always tuck something in, or you can go to easy seated if it's just not right for you. The inhale, find a lift. Exhale, still the sitting bones pressing into the mat as you tiptoe the fingertips out. Doesn't have to be a big motion. Last seconds here. That inhale, walk the fingertips back in. The inhale, extend the right arm up. Fingertips to the side. As you exhale, a little lateral bend. Inhale it up and out. Bring the hands to heart. You can stay here, or we can take a twist to the right, taking that left elbow to the inside of the left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale the twist. So you can press the elbow into the foot and that right shoulder back. Create more twisting action. If that hurts, don't do it. Last seconds here. Inhale, bring it up and out, back to center. We're going to exit this pretty much the same way we came in. Swing that top leg around, tuck the toes under, find your down dog. That next inhale, raise the left leg up. Bend the knee. If you want to flip it, flip it. If you flipped it, flip it back. Exhaling that knee behind the left wrist. Left foot flexed, right leg slides back. Make your adjustments. And maybe you take it further. Taking a few breaths to soften in. Bring it back to the hands. And dip it over into that left hip as we swing that right leg around to find our Firelog or whatever seated position works for you. Ground in. The inhale to lift. And the exhale as you still press into those sitting bones, tiptoeing the fingertips out. That next inhale, bring the fingertips back in. That right hand's just going to come to the side. You inhale the left arm up. Exhaling, a nice little lateral bend, keeping that arm over the ear. Inhale it up and out, bringing those hands to heart. Stay here. Or find that lift and exhale into the twist. Last seconds here. Inhale, bring it up and out. Exhaling out with a big swing around into your down dog. Fingers spread nice and wide. And can walk the hands behind the, or walk the feet behind the hands into your forward fold. And if you want to take opposite elbows, you can. Maybe you take the hands underneath the feet, just whatever version of a forward fold just feels really good to you. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Five seconds here. Release any bind that you may have taken. And just sit down. I'm going to turn. You don't have to. We have those bent knees again. Hold on to the backs of the thighs. Roll it all the way down. Setting up for our bridge pose. Bringing the heels up close to the bottom. Feet hip width apart. Just reaching towards the heels. It doesn't matter if you actually touch them. The inhale, press into the feet, lifting the hips up, shifting that weight into the shoulders. Three more breaths. Slowly with an exhale, begin to make your way out and bringing each vertebra onto the mat. Release the shoulders, taking the arms out to the sides, the feet a little wider. Windshield wiper the knees. It's a reclined version of what we did in the very beginning. Maybe you take the gaze in the opposite direction of the knees. And this can be at whatever rate feels right to you. Notice the sensations on the back of the head. Kind of like a little massage. Take one or more, or whatever it takes for you to feel even. And bring the knees into the chest. Go rock side to side if that's what feels good. From here, you're going to have several options. You can just extend the legs straight up. Feet flex. It's kind of like the legs up the wall without the wall. And it makes you very aware of the back of the legs, posterior chain. If you want to take it a little further, you can lift the hips up and walk the hands up the back and do your shoulder stand, pressing out through the base of the big toes. Trying to touch the ceiling with the base of the big toes. Create a little lift. And if plow is part of your practice and you want to go there, go ahead. And as you're ready, with care and control, begin to exit your chosen inversion. And begin to make your Shavasana nest, that place of comfort for the next few minutes. Find where you feel good on your mat. Close the eyes and connect with the breath. Using your awareness to help it lengthen and smooth. Notice how the breath changes the perceptions of where your body makes contact with the mat. Notice the breath along the front of the body. Just observing and accepting. Invite movement back into the body with the deepening of the breath. Little movements in the fingers and the toes. Become larger as you're ready. Rotation of the wrists, the ankles, the knees, the hips, the shoulders, elbows. Rocking the head side to side. Whatever feels right to you. And ultimately, shift the hips to one side as you roll to the other. It's a transition to your seated. There's no rush.